But the mailman came today and brought a little something for us. We're going to do an unboxing here. If you have an RV, you ever been camping, you had to do this whole dump station thing. Pretty annoying to get it all hooked up and to get it situated. Even if you're parked in your site and you go to set everything up and you go to plug in your little adapter into the PVC pipe that's in the ground. Yeah, sometimes they have threads, sometimes they don't. Sometimes the whole pipe and the threads are below ground. And so that doesn't work at all. So you got to use a donut and all this other crap, right? Well, this right here is supposed to help solve that issue. Let's get this box open. So this little guy here in this box is the Rhino Adapter Pro. It is, hold on, model number 39730. This thing is sold out everywhere. If you want to find one, you gotta get real lucky. Like, the only times I've heard about people finding these things is at Walmart, and it's on the shelf itself, and they get real lucky when they walk in. Nobody else has these things. I've checked the local Menards, I've checked all the Camping Worlds, and to be honest with you, I can't find them anywhere. I tried to buy them online, but here, how did I get mine? Did a quick little Google search for this adapter, saw that there was a website who said that they were in stock, but they weren't. I ordered 2 of them and immediately got a notice back saying that these things were on back order. Did I want to cancel my order? Did I want to wait? It'll be about 2 weeks. Well, it was about 3 or 4 weeks and they came. Let's crack this thing open and see what we got. All right, so you'll be seeing the insides of this box at the same time I am. So let's open her up. Put this little guy away, and let's see what we got. Got a box with some packing materials. Get rid of that. Oh, I see it. There's 1 and 2. Now, talk about the packaging. Nicely packaged. They're undamaged. They're not going to be done well. So we have 2 of these bad boys right here. Well, let's set this one to the side and let's take a peek at this one right here. First impressions, it's Rhino. Honestly, everything is that solid plastic that we all come to know and love or despise, no matter what you think about it. Let's see if we can get this thing out of the... Well, that was easy. There was 1 little twisty tie, and it's out of the box. There's nothing else in the box. All right, get rid of that. All right, first impressions, pretty solid. It's solid. Obviously, this is brand new, hasn't been used. It's sterile enough. I guess when they tested it, they didn't use, live material or anything. That'd be silly. But this is pretty cool. I don't have any PVC pipe here with me to test it out. But the whole point is that you're supposed to be able to push this down and it should lock into place, despite if you're at a smaller diameter PVC pipe or a larger one. This is all very interesting. So, and it's actually hard to do with 2 hands like this. So you have your typical, I guess this would be the female side of the coupler. It has flow view, fancy. There's a rubber gasket here. There's a lot of solid, very, very solid plastic right here. I guess that's to make sure that when this is pushed down and this is pushed out, that it doesn't break or snap anything. Ultimately, what happens is that when you push this back, this top flange here moves down and it just widens the entire gasket here at the bottom. Don't know if you can see it like a so. I don't know if that's visible at all, but oh, almost hit myself in the face. That's how it works. So far, I think it's pretty good. The one thing that I will do is, I believe I have some type of like silicone lubricant that I like to put in on these, on this gasket here, just to extend the life of this little gasket here. These are removable and replaceable, if you didn't know. And sometimes you do have to remove them and replace them. Obviously, if this was used, you'd want to have gloves, not be inside your RV, and not do that. Now let's make sure this thing is completely seated back. Otherwise, we're going to get some surprises when we actually go to try to use this thing. Look what I did. See, this is what I get for messing with stuff. Let's very carefully seat it all the way. So I just got these, and not going on another trip for a few weeks here, but rest assured that when I do, I'll give these a chance to prove themselves worthy, and I'm actually looking forward to. Now, here's the big thing. Last camping trip I was on was just that. The pipe itself had no threads on the inside, and it was flush with the ground. So when I tried to use my typical adapter that screws in, 1, it didn't screw in because it didn't have threads, and 2, it was so recessed into the ground that this piece was actually sitting on the ground and it was tilted up like this, if that makes any sense. Some of you know what I'm talking about. I had to go find a rock and put it on top of this. So I will be making a few more posts on the practicality of this thing and how it's actually used. People are losing their minds over this thing. Apparently this thing works really well. I'm looking forward to it. So this is the Rhino Adapter Pro. You know, you can file this under the things that you didn't know existed, didn't know you needed, but once you have one, honestly, you probably don't leave home without it. Peace.